All right, today on Unpacked, we are going to be airing some dirty laundry. All right, so we talk about packaging a lot, and I think what's really important to understand about packaging is it hinges a lot on product and product format and dimensions and all of the requirements of it. And so we're gonna take a look at this whole laundry detergent space and all of the different formats that have come and gone over the years, this shift in the industry. It's been really fascinating to watch from a packaging perspective. So we talk about e-commerce and in general packaging and how much that it's really driven by that product that's inside, and our ability to modify the packaging is somewhat limited there. And so we talk about, especially in the world of e-commerce, there's kind of this bandage approach where if I'm having problems with my product in e-commerce, I put a bandage on it just to get it working, and then maybe I make some modifications to the package, and then maybe there's some ultimate modifications to the product down the road. And that's what we're actually starting to see quite a bit in this space. So, this move from powders to liquids that's happened over the years, there's still all of these things exist, but it's definitely made a move from more powders to more liquids. And those liquids are great. They're fine. They've been historically high water content, and that's done so for a couple of reasons. One of the primary reasons is really to make the bottles bigger and to occupy more space on shelf. That shelf block, that big wall of color is a draw for consumers walking down the aisle. As brands have tried to concentrate these products and get rid of some of that water that was in there, they've wrestled with size impression, right? Oh, does this one have more? Is this one a better value? They start to take up less space on the shelf and just become recessive. And that just creates a lot of marketing challenges. And so there's this move then to pods and things like that to try and differentiate, to create other product differentiation. But this move to e-commerce has really driven a lot of that. And it's also taken that challenge of existing on shelf at a certain size and taken it away, because now everybody's thumbnail is the same size on Amazon. You can talk about how many loads, you can give more information to the consumer, you can talk about efficacy, or a fancy way to say like how well it works. And so it's given more level playing ground to these alternative formats, to these alternative, these more concentrated products and things like that. And one of the ones that we want to look at today really takes that to the extreme, and it's brands that are doing these really small detergent little, what do they call them? Strips. These detergent strips. And this is really taking that to the extreme, right? We're taking these formats and we're really getting rid of all the liquid. We're condensing it all into one simple, really easy to ship. I mean, we bought these and these came in a simple manila envelope. This one actually came in its own packaging, in SIOC packaging, FFP packaging, really. A simple tear strip, and here's all the product. So it's really interesting when you understand this kind of move in the marketplace, and from a marketing perspective, and these brands differentiating, how the packaging has had to change from these cardboard into these plastic bottles that have gotten bigger, and now into maybe these interesting plastic tubs and other shapes, but that don't have to seal as well and aren't going to leak really. Also into some pouches, and now ultimately into some simple envelopes. I think it's fascinating. This has been one industry that we've really been involved with over the years, but watching really closely to see how it moves. And you'll see this in some other places as well. If there's a cool industry or a cool place that you've seen this interesting migration of product and packaging, let us know in the comments below, and we'd love to take a look at it and feature it in a future video. That's all.